Okay, if you guys clicked on this video, that title is correct. I am getting ready to semi-retire this 22-inch trail wheel that I've been riding for the past year and a half, coming up on 2 years here. I'll get into the reasons why later, but it is only a soft retirement. I will still be riding the wheel from time to time. The reason is because the replacement is not really a full replacement. I can't quite do everything that this wheel does, particularly in the range department. But one thing that I wanted to cover really quick was that I never really actually covered the second revision of this wheel. If you guys go back in my videos, you'll see that this wheel doesn't quite look exactly the same that it used to. That's because I did actually redesign the shell. I was trying to fix quite a bit of the things that I took issue with, and I'm going to cover those things really quick right now. So really what I changed from the revision 1 chassis was everything got moved from stainless steel over to chromoly. So these tubes up here, the front, and like these side pieces here, those are all chromoly. They are much smaller, thinner, and lighter. I found that the 1-inch stainless steel tubes that I was using before, total overkill. Knew that going into it, but I did it anyways. And the main reason why I did this was, first of all, weight, obviously. The second reason was that I was trying to improve the ergonomics of the wheel. Right now, with the way that the wheel is, the distance from where you stand on the pedal up to where it contacts your leg right up here is very comfortable. It like rests below your knee, so you don't actually hit the inside of your knee against this. That was one of my main complaints with my previous design, and that was actually quite painful to ride around with, especially if the wheel bucked around and knocked into your leg. Other than that, pretty much everything is the same. I do want to mention that I upsized my tire. You'll notice that this is a Shinko 244 instead of the previous 241. The 241 is on the old rim over there. I cracked that rim. This is a 3-17 Shinko 244. It is almost 24 inches in diameter from the end of the knobs to the end of the other knob. So this is an even bigger tire than previously was used before. And part of the thing that I had to do, I don't know if you guys can see in there, it's probably, you can tell from here, but the cross brace, I had to actually basically create a oval in order to have the space to make the cross brace, because the tire got so big that it was actually it's not enough clearance between here to the top of the shell up here. So with the cross brace in the shape that it is now, you actually get the clearance to do it. The other thing you'll notice is that, yeah, there's so little space between the tire and the battery. There's like maybe 3 millimeters, 2 to 3 millimeters on either side. It is really, really tight. Did I notice anything going up to that size diameter of tire? Not really. It's a very subtle difference. It's more noticeable in the negatives that the wheel reacts to, and I mean, every bit that you go up in diameter, it's exponentially more torque required in order to turn the motor. So yeah, in terms of why I'm actually moving on from the wheel, or semi-moving on, I've pretty much learned everything there is to learn, at least with this platform the way that it is right now. There's nothing that I can do to mitigate the issues that I have with it. I thought, well, when I did reduce the weight of it, it solved some of the issues, but at the end of the day, you're fighting physics. The larger diameter tire, the C40 motor is just not quite enough to, it doesn't produce enough torque, or it doesn't have the torque windings within the motor to really fight the kind of forces that you're dealing with when you go up in diameter. And I mean, really, even on like a Master Pro right there, by the way, it feels like the motor gives out before like the electronics do. And I mean, really it's really just like a firmware thing, and there's nothing I can do from a firmware or hardware perspective to really improve this. Really what it would take if like a company really wanted to do this, I mean, I've said this before, but you either make the rotating mass lighter, which means you need to make the rim lighter, which, I mean, if you have a magnesium alloy rim, you cut down a lot of rotating mass, that probably helps a lot. But the other thing is you just need to wind the motor for more torque, and you need to adjust the controller such that it can provide the amount of power that you actually need. Yeah, that's mostly it, I think. I do have my other wheel that I am semi-replacing this wheel with. It's actually hidden behind my car right now. You guys can't see it. I'm going to be filming another video and talking about that right after this one, but I haven't actually gone out on any trail rides, so I kind of want to get some initial riding done before I actually put out that video. If you guys are interested in that build, you can tune in and you'll see what I have built. It's pretty cool. If you do follow me on Instagram, you'll actually have already seen it. So there it is. Yeah, this is going to be probably the last time you're going to see this wheel. I will ride it again. Yeah, I'm going to ride it for mostly like if I ever do distance trail riding, or if I feel like cruising on easier trails, stuff like that. It's still a great wheel. But for the more technical stuff, I'm going to be on my new wheel. Anyways, thanks for watching. If there's any questions that I can answer for you guys, if you're curious about exploring, oh, maybe somebody else a few years down the line is like, hey, I want to try a larger diameter tire. I wonder what it's going to do. Feel free to ask questions because, well, this has been my project for the past 2 years. So, all right, that's all I got.